This tutorial explains how to connect Smarting amplifier to PC and to Smarting streamer. First, connect Smarting amplifier to the Blue Soleil application. We use the Blue Soleil Bluetooth stack as it significantly improves the wireless connection. Blue Soleil is a part of the default Smarting package. After inserting the Blue Soleil Bluetooth dongle in the PC, please check if the LED diode is blinking. If not, navigate the cursor to the sun icon and right-click on it. Turn off Bluetooth. After Bluetooth is switched off, click again with the right click, turn on Bluetooth, and the LED diode will start blinking. To search for available Bluetooth devices, double-click on the sun icon and wait until all available devices are found. Select the serial number that matches the one on your Smarting device and double-click on it. Once the service is found, right-click on the Smarting icon, click on Connect Bluetooth Serial Port, and memorize the serial COM port. Once Smarting is connected, its Blue Soleil icon turns green, and the green LED diode starts blinking on the Smarting device. To connect Smarting to the streamer, click Connect in the upper left corner. From the drop-down menu, select the serial COM port that matches the one obtained from the Blue Soleil application. Optionally, the EEG stream name can be modified in the text field. To connect Smarting to the streamer, click the Connect button. The Smarting is now connected to the PC streamer. In case you wish to change the Electrode layout, navigate to the Choose Layout box and select the desired layout from the list. The electrodes can be turned off simply by clicking on the electrode in the brain sketch. In this case, the signals from disconnected electrodes will not be shown in the signal display window, nor will they be recorded in the file. In the Settings tab, you can choose between the following options. Please note that all of these settings apply only upon start streaming the signal, and the settings cannot be modified until the signal streaming has been stopped. The Keyboard Markers box serves to enable the keyboard LSL stream. If checked, every key press produces the marker that can be visualized in the signal display window. Additionally, the keyboard markers can be recorded in the XDF file format. The test signal serves to check the connectivity between the amplifier and the PC streamer. Check the test signal box, start streaming, and click on View Signals to visualize the signals. The signals are bandpass filtered by default for the sake of visualization. To visualize the raw data, click on Filter Off button, and the square test signal will appear. Note that the recorded data is always non-filtered raw data. To visualize or record the data from the Smarting's built-in 3D gyroscope, check the box Include Gyro Data. The gyroscope data will be stored in the recorded file as the last 3 channels that will be added to the EEG data channels. Smarting is capable of streaming and recording the data with 500 and 250 Hz sampling frequency. Please note that the impedance measurements are available only in 500 Hz mode. When mounting the cap, it is always recommended to set the impedance values below a certain threshold. The threshold color codes can be set by inserting the desired threshold values next to the colored circles, positioned below the brain sketch. To observe the exact impedance values, select the option Impedance Value. Alternatively, solely the impedance color codes can be observed by selecting the electrode name. Mounting the cap. A separate cap montage tutorial is available separately. Here we only remind you on the most important steps. When mounting the cap, it is desirable that the Measure Impedance option is selected together with the impedance value. First, fill the reference CMS and ground DRL electrodes and at least one of the recording channels. At this moment, our advice is to switch to the Measure Impedance on REF option and minimize the impedance on the reference electrode. Once the desired impedance value on reference electrode is set, return to Measure Impedance mode and continue filling in other electrodes to set their desired impedance values. Once all the electrodes are connected and everything is ready for the EEG signal recording, we suggest selecting No Impedance Measurement mode for acquiring less noisy signal. However, if you are interested in the continuous impedance measurement, you can select the Measure Impedance option prior to start streaming the signal. Once the signal starts streaming, the battery bar becomes active and you can observe the current battery level. Also, if any data package is lost, you can track it in the package loss indicator. Signal display window visualizes the EEG signal for the selected electrodes. Also, if the gyro data are included, the gyroscope data will appear as the last 3 channels on the screen. In case the Measure Impedance option was selected, the color-coded impedance value will be presented next to the electrode names. Otherwise, the color-coded information on impedance levels will not be available. The signal magnitude is auto-scaled by default. You can set it to manual. If the manual is selected, the magnitude scale can be set by clicking the plus or minus buttons. By default, the displayed signals are bandpass filtered from 1 to 40 Hz. To visualize the raw data, click on Filter Off. Now, only the baseline will be subtracted from signals in order to avoid the DC drifts when visualizing the signal. Please note that the recorded data will be raw, without even the baseline correction. The timescale can be manually adjusted according to your need. The signal visualization can be paused for the visual inspection. Please note that if you are recording the data, the pause button will not influence the recording, as the signals will be recorded continuously. To continue real-time visualization, press the pause button again. To record the data, press the recording button and the pop-up window will appear. The data can be recorded in BDF or XDF file format. When the XDF file format is selected, it is possible to choose the desired streams for synchronous recording over the lab streaming layer LSL protocol. If the desired streams from the LAN network are missing from the list, click on the refresh button and all the available streams should appear. Select the desired streams for recording. Prior to recording the data, set the file path by clicking the Browse button. Navigate to the desired folder and provide the file name. Once all the recording parameters are set, click Start Recording. The pop-up window will disappear and the recording time, positioned next to the recording button, will become active. To end the recording, press the recording button again. In case of the lost data package, e.g. when you are out of the Bluetooth range or there is any disturbance in the Bluetooth connection, the lost packages counter will accumulatively increase. After you finish the EEG recording, close the signal display window. To disconnect the amplifier, stop streaming the data and then disconnect the amplifier.